just concluded an exhilarating night of World Supercross racing from round 3 in Perth, Australia from HBF Park. Let's check in with some of the riders. This is the paddock. This is the backstage at the event. One rider who had an exceptional ride here tonight, Mr. Dean Wilson. First of all, the sling, how are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling all right. I unfortunately popped my shoulder out, but I went back in, so can I just evaluate this week and see what the damage is?
This was nonetheless a great ride from you tonight. We saw what Dean Wilson is capable of. Did it feel good running up front again?
It did. It felt really good running up front again. I wish I could have held it. It was just a couple laps short, but yeah, unfortunate how the night ended.
Dean, thanks so much. We hope to see you in Abu Dhabi. He'll get that evaluated. As you can see, guys, the mechanics are hard at work tearing down the bikes, getting things cleaned up. They have about 2 hours before the bikes have to be repacked up in their crates and shipped over to Abu Dhabi for round 4, which will be the finale of the World Supercross Championship. Cole Thompson, if you don't mind, we're going to pop in here real quick. Cole, it looks good. It's not bad. Take me through, how was your night?
We're in one piece. That's one of the positives to take from it. Just a tough night, didn't get off to good starts, and when I did get good starts, I didn't capitalize on it. So go back, do our homework, and get better for Abu Dhabi.
Thanks so much, Cole. Let's head down the paddock way. CDR Yamaha, Craig Dapp Racing. A big night from Eli Tomac, nearly perfect, mind you. Let's see who's hanging out here. Eli might have already left the paddock, but guys, let's get a closer look at what's going on with some of the bikes. You guys are breaking down the bike, getting ready to put it back in one of the lockers and shipped out. What goes into prepping the bikes for shipment?
So the bikes have to be fully cleaned, no dirt, so they can get into the country. We have to drain all the fluids, so coolant, fuel, oil, and then we just pull the handlebars off, pull the front guard off, wheel out, and then we load them in the crates.
Thanks so much. That is quite a process. And we have Eli Tomac walking in. Eli, a wild night of tough racing. How physically demanding was that circuit?
The double header makes the weekend the weekend pretty tough. I'll tell you that, especially just the way the track is, because of the sand. Right, there's a lot of bumps on the track, a lot of things you got to really pay attention to, and honestly, the track kind of beats you up. So that was a tough 2 evenings of racing.
1 round remaining in the World Supercross Championship as we enter into Abu Dhabi, but that will be a battlefield. It has been known to create some upsets. I'm sure you watched the race from last year. It's a smaller circuit. How are you preparing now with a week to go?
Well, I just got to be my best and be on the defensive at the same time. Like I said, it's going to be a tighter environment, so got to be ready to get right up in the mix with everyone.
Well, Eli, it was so much fun watching you race. I don't know if you could hear the fans in HBF Park tonight, but just erupting every time you made a pass or won a race. It was so exciting to follow. Thank you so much. We're going to head down the line here. A lot going on in the paddock, guys. But PMG Suzuki, not the night I think they had planned. Dustin Pipes might hate me for this if I bombard him with an interview. But yeah, he's going to hate me for a minute. But Dustin, real quick, how do you guys rebound in Abu Dhabi, and what now happens between Perth and Abu Dhabi? I know you guys are going to Bali.
Yeah, Ken and the rest of the team are going to go back to Florida, and we're going to continue to test and get better. Obviously, this weekend wasn't very good from a team standpoint. Really not where we wanted to be. So it's on us to make those adjustments and see what we can do. Eli is riding really, really well right now. I didn't expect Joey to be this quick, and he's coming into his own. So, for us, just trying to get Ken to a place where we think that he can go out and win, and making sure Colt's all healthy.
Making our way into the Rick Ware Racing paddock, Enzo Lopes, the rider from Brazil, maybe one of our most popular riders in this series. Anytime we post anything about Enzo Lopes, all of Brazil comments. How does that feel?
I love it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and like I said before, it's pretty early there, so people are watching me. That's amazing, to represent your country. Always cool. So thank you to everyone in Brazil. Valeu!
Now, where you live in Porto Alegre, the heat and the temperature is similar, comparable to what you were experiencing here tonight. Do you think that helped you?
To be honest, I felt really good today, like fitness-wise, speed-wise too. I would say so, yeah. I would say it really helped me because I was acclimated, to the weather, so it felt good.
Enzo, thanks so much. Good night for you. And guys, for the Team GSM on the other side of Brickware Racing, do you mind if we grab a quick interview?
Hello.
Sergey, how were you and this team rallying throughout the night? Because not only were the temperature and the conditions tough to tackle, but also figuring out the right setting for the bikes, the right tires, everything.
Yeah, it was not easy because when we arrived the first day with the sandy condition, because the dust was the dirt was like sandy. Yeah, it was not easy for us, but we were very happy to see that all the jumps and all the track stay consistent. So it was good for us because Aranda and Depre did an amazing race. The race what we expected. So no, it's a very good event for us at level as we want to be, because last year we was close to the top 5. It's the same today with Aranda top 4 and Depre top 6. So the goal is close to be perfect for us.
And look who I found hanging out here in the paddock. 2 celebrities. The overall winner in the SX2 class tonight, Shane McElrath. First of all, Shane, I'm going to step to this side so you can hear me a little bit better. I mean, a wild night. However, I've not seen this level of contact or aggression from you, but you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah, it was a tough track to pass on, and the track maintenance was completely necessary in between each race. But I mean, everybody out there was ripping, and it's like if they stay committed to the line in order to make a pass, you got to be aggressive. And yeah, I mean that was an aggressive pass, but it was, in my opinion, not dirty at all. But Colin, I mean, he was fighting for it and he was staying committed. So in that case, it's like, hey, we're gonna make some contact. We're gonna keep racing hard, and it was a blast though. I mean, those guys, they were racing hard tonight and going fast. So yeah, it kept me on my toes.
Shane, thanks so much. I'm gonna let you go back and get settled, gentlemen. I don't know about you, but a wild night of racing.
Yeah, it was a long weekend, wasn't it? And very draining, not only physically, but very much mentally on these riders, fighting through challenging conditions. I think everybody did a tremendous job.
And Jeff, watching some of the aggression sort of creep into that super final race of the night, as we look towards Abu Dhabi, which is just going to be an absolute title card matchup between Eli Tomac, Ken Roxon, and the rest of the field. What are your thoughts moving towards Abu Dhabi?
Well, the championship leaders have got a little cushion to work with, but they still have to go execute the final round, right? And we were just standing here talking to Shane McElrath, and he's just absolutely exhausted, right? 2 nights of racing here in Perth, and we're starting to add up. It's like, how many laps did you do here inside HBF Park? And it's like we started adding up at well over 100 laps within, maybe 36 hours. And so these guys are looking forward to a long flight to rest, long flight so they can get some sleep. And then in a week and a half, we're going to do it all again. And that's when all the big money and the number one plates get handed out.
Ralph, one thing to watch as we move towards the finale, the final round of the World Supercross Championship.
Cody Schock on an SX2 bike in the super final at Abu Dhabi.
I love that. Okay, guys, we're going to close it out here, but we will see you at round 4.